All right. Sean Patrick here from WMGM Rocks. Rob from Metallica. Welcome to Atlantic City.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. So it's been, how long have you been planning this?
How long have you been planning this? You know, it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it's been a little while. Probably, I want to say about 6 months or more. But the idea and the concept of this goes back a couple of years.
Okay.
And a couple of very, how do you say, visionaries, great visionaries over at our management, Q Prime, thought, you know, you guys have quite a variety of tastes in music, and also your lifestyles are very different. It's like we're different, we're individuals, we're very different people. So why not create a festival that can sort of bring that to life? And that's why we're here. And this is obviously the first year of this, so, you know, it's going to be fun, but it's going to be raw. And I think we're going to have a beautiful weekend, so that'll help. And if not, we just go with it. In Europe, you got festivals like this, and it's pouring rain, and people are still jamming, and they're having a great time, even if it's in the mud. The great thing is the temperatures are nice here, so we're going to have a good time either way.
Now that it's here and you're here at Bader Field, because I'm figuring you didn't visit this place before, you probably saw like video of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Now that it's put together, the stages are up, the tents are up, is it everything that you envisioned it would be at this point?
It's great because it's pretty self-contained. You have the infrastructure here already. Obviously, Dave Matthews was here, I think last year, right?
Yes.
And then you had Fish here last weekend. So that helps a lot. You know, we don't have to go building too many new things. You know, the fact that you have a body of water here so people can go to the beach, you've got the boardwalk, you've got hotels, makes it a little bit easier. Again, like Lars said earlier, getting people out here from Europe, you know, that's not too difficult. Sometimes it's a bit more difficult if you got people going to the other side of the States. So let's try this here. What a great place to kick this thing off. See how it goes.
Awesome. Now, you're saying that this is planned to be an annual thing. Now, will it be an annual thing in Atlantic City, or will the venue change from year to year?
Not sure. Not actually sure. If we can get this spot next year, that would be great. But we'll have to just test the waters and see how it goes, you know, to even see if the festival is something that we're going to dive into next year. I will hope so. And at the end of the day, it's going to be one big party, and we're going to have fun. And that's a great thing about Metallica. Maybe people don't totally understand this. I know our fans understand this, is Metallica takes chances. You know, we did 4 shows at the Fillmore. We flew in a bunch of friends of ours, ranging from Rob Halford and Ozzy Osbourne, Geezer Butler from Sabbath, band members of Diamond Head and Merciful Fate. Glenn Danzig came down. I mean, I can go on and on. Obviously, Dave Mustaine was there. So, you know, we did that. We made that happen, and our friends came down and stepped up for us. So this is, to me, not very different. It's taking a chance, trying something different. Obviously, we made a Lou Reed album last year, and some people loved it, some people hated it. I mean, David Bowie loved it, but maybe one of our metalhead friends wasn't so keen on it. The fact is we try different things and we have fun.
That's the one thing with Metallica I've known through the years. You do, whether you were in the band or now that you are in the band, Metallica's always done what they wanted, and sometimes people love it, sometimes people don't. Some fans will fall off, some new fans will come. What do you envision the next Metallica record? Have you guys begun to write, record, or anything along the lines of that?
You know, I'm really excited about it. I actually think it's going to be great. And the reason I say that is because I feel we've really come together as a band. I know for a fact that we're a much better band than we were 10 years ago. I mean, I've been in the band for almost 10 years. And I'm my biggest critic. And I'm also the band's biggest critic. And I feel like we've just grown so much together. Doing things like we're doing this weekend, which is playing the Black Album in its entirety, which was a demand that's been going on this last year from all over the world, and we're doing it. You know, okay, let's do it. So we dive into it, we're doing it. It's a reality, you know. Playing Master of Puppets 5 years ago, we did it. It's a reality. You know, this is kind of a transitional thing for us to celebrate those albums and that music, but it's also a great way to lubricate the machine and get the creative juices flowing before we go into writing an album. So Sunday we're going to have Ride the Lightning. You know, we've not done that. There's a couple songs on there that, one in particular that we've never played, and another one that we don't play very often. So that's really cool. It's a challenge. So anyway, the funny thing is fans will come and go, but honestly in the last few years our fan base has been growing. So I think we're doing something right. I think people are appreciating that we do the things we do and make the best of it, really, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what you got to try.
Is there a particular Metallica song, whether it's going to be played Saturday or Sunday, or something that you haven't played before that you wish you would play with the band, like the band would want to play? Is there one that's...
As someone said earlier, Freight Ends of Sanity. That is a song that I've been trying to get our band to play for a few years. It's funny because when I first joined the band, there was a song called Dyer's Eve, which was on Justice for All, and we ended up playing that song, and that was kind of something that I had envisioned before I even stepped on stage with these guys, and you know, at some point it was Call of Cthulhu, and that's happening now. That's been happening. Before that it was Orion, and that's happening. So I would have to say at some point maybe Freight Ends of Sanity will be a song that we'll challenge ourselves with and tackle.
Awesome, man.
And at least that's why I'm at. If you talk to any of the other guys, they may say something different. They may be like, Freight Ends, no!
Planning this festival, was there, like you said at the press conference, there's so many bands, it's an eclectic group of bands playing. Was there any bands that you guys tried to get on that you just couldn't get it, whether it was scheduling or they didn't want to come to play the festival?
Yeah, I mean, we each had bands that we select, list of bands. And for me, I really wanted to try and get Bad Religion on. I like Bad Religion. My friend Brooks Wackerman plays drums in that band. He's always a joy to see and to watch and hear. Fishbone, Rocky, my old guitar player, plays in Fishbone. I thought that'd be great. They're a great live band, and they're not like just metal or just ska or just funk or whatever. They're a band that I think deserves to be seen on a festival like this. I know they're playing a lot of festivals and all that, alternative, but this would be great. I'd love Fishbone to play with Metallica.
That's awesome, man. Well, we are looking forward to the Orion Music More Festival. It's finally here. We've been counting it down for months and months and months. We've had so much fun promoting it. And Rob, thank you for sitting down with me, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 nights, man. Thank you so much.